Mr. Gay World Philippines 2016 is presented by RAPPLER, Mary Pauline Salon.
We start out the pageant with 34 candidates from all over the country, cut it down to 15, then 10, and then the 5 you see before you. And in a moment, I shall announce the top 3 finalists. Are you ready? In no particular order, here we go. Our first finalist, Zamboanga del Sur. 1 down, 2 more to go. The next one is Pangasinan. Just 1 more slot left, and it belongs to Baguio. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your top 3 for Mr. Gay World Philippines 2016.
I think for a guy like me from Zamboanga, I believe that the next Mr. Gay World is beyond the body, beyond the grace, beyond the looks, but it should be someone who is willing to provide his mind and heart for the organization, particularly fighting for LGBTI rights.
Being a fitness professional, I can show everyone that I can do things, I can train myself, doing exercising myself, and I think I can be more prepared than the others because I have some routines and diet and workouts that I can do for me to be more prepared on the international scene.
After winning I Am So Gay, it opened a lot of various opportunities. And right now, Mr. Gay World would be a lot of help for me. It gives me more leverage in pursuing my goals, my dreams, and my advocacy in carrying out and defending the rights of LGBT community.
We shall now proceed to the one-of-a-kind final question and answer. Now, why do we call it one of a kind? Well, it's because we are going to be receiving a final and generic question from none other than the reigning Mr. Gay World, Roger Gosalves Pitaluga of Spain. Now, same mechanics as a while ago. Our candidates will have 30 seconds to answer. When they're nearing 30 seconds, they'll be hearing this bell. So once again, there's only one question for the final question and answer. So we'd like to call on our first candidate to make his way right here beside me, as the other 2 are backstage and they shall be isolated so that they don't hear the question. We have our candidate from Zamboanga del Sur. Are you ready to hear the question? All right. And our question from our reigning Mr. World is...
How is being gay? What do you find is the most challenging thing about being gay in your country? Quite easy, quite difficult.
So very simple. What is the most challenging thing about being gay in the Philippines?
Being gay in the Philippines is difficult, especially that we live in a society that is very conservative. However, if you are just true to yourself and be able to influence others about our sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression, we can shatter the boundaries, discrimination, and therefore we shall have acceptance without exceptions. Thank you.
All right, please take your spot over there for one final look for our judges. And now we have our next finalist from Pangasinan. The question that our reigning Mr. Gay World asked was, what for you is the most challenging thing about being gay in the Philippines?
The challenging part of being gay in the Philippines is gaining respect and acceptance. But we will achieve it if we, brothers and sisters, gay Filipinos, will unite to be a responsible Filipinos, or Filipinos not only in the Philippines but also to the world. So come with me, I can be your coach of equality.
Thank you so much. Please take your spot for our judges to take one final look. Are you ready for your final question and answer? The question comes from our reigning Mr. Gay World, and it's very simple. It goes like this. What for you is the most challenging thing about being gay in the Philippines?
I feel for these people who are still challenged, not being accepted. And with all the efforts of Mr. Gay World, we could somehow eradicate stereotypes, patch our indifferences, and modernize the image of gay men in the Philippines. And somehow, we could create a new image for us to be more confident, more creative, and most especially more accepted. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Please take your spot so our judges can take one final look. Who among our candidates from Zamboanga del Sur, Pangasinan, or Baguio will take the crown and represent the Philippines in the 2017 Mr. Gay World Pageant? We'll find out shortly when we return.